Hey everybody, welcome to the Iowa Hobby Farm. Right now we're getting some hay put in for the goats. Probably going to put about a half of a round bale in there for them. And hopefully it'll keep them warm this winter time. And I've got some alfalfa and clover, pretty premium hay bales coming today or tomorrow. So hoping that 10 bales, 10 square bales will feed these guys all winter long and get them healthy enough for the two does to have babies. What do you think, Ruby? Huh? What do you think? Oh, Buck, he's always wanting to be petted. Rebel, he's on the hunt, but they're not too concerned about him. Hey, Coco. They are soft right now. They've got their winter coats on. What do you think, Rebel? Huh? What do you think, Buck? Huh? Oh, you better get back. He's protective. Oh, yeah, he's protective. Good boy. It's fun. Rebel won't bite him. He just likes to see what's going on with him. So, anyway, just add a bunch of hay. It's on the ground for now. I just threw it in there with the tractor. I'll put it in their goat house here in a minute. What do you think, Roxy? You want in there too? You want to see the goats? Yeah. Chicken coop's kind of a mess right now, but what I normally do is I'll throw a big bunch of hay underneath the chicken coop. The duck likes to sleep under there, and then I just toss it in here. Back in the back, I've got a little radiant heater that they use, and then old feed bags are a great wind block. I like to keep some of them open to keep some of the moisture out. That little radiant heater, I'll have to move some hay away from it. It doesn't get very hot, but it heats objects, not like the air or anything like that. So it's great for the chickens. We've got water heaters for the water dishes. The goats have a tank heater and a bucket. Yeah, just trying to get ready for winter. It got really cold the other night and I felt really bad while I was sitting at work. That the chickens were gonna get cold. They didn't. Haven't lost any chickens. We've got one rooster left. And he's a Buff Orpington rooster. But the rest of them are, got Barred Rock, Rhode Island Red, Buff Orpington, and that is a white pekin duck. And like I said, the duck, he doesn't really go up in the chicken coop, so I'm trying to get it nice and warm under here for him so he can make a nest. This is one of those heated water containers, and I think I'm going to modify this to where I can use this for the goats too. Nothing fancy. Sorry for the mess. I just brought them some frozen squash from the boat for the chickens to eat on. Just made a hay feeder for the goats, so it's going to go right on the side. Like I said, nothing too fancy over here, but I've got a little bit of an overhang, so we're going to put the hay feeder here, and it's just a flake feeder. I don't think I can put a whole bale in there, which with 3 goats right now, you don't really need a whole bale in there. They waste a lot of it, so I can kind of monitor. It's a little more cost effective for us anyway. Hey buddy. So yeah, we're just trying to get it to where it's nice and warm for them this winter, and get all the animals taken care of. What do you think, Rebel? Huh? Hey guys. They're like, give me grain. I want grain. They are eating some of this hay. This is an old hay bale. That's the reason why I'm using it for bedding right now. I got this bale a couple years ago from the neighbor, and it was mainly going to be used for chicken bedding, but they're finding a little bit of stuff in there. But like I said, I'm getting 10 alfalfa or clover hay bales for them. They said that that's how you keep them warm in the winter time. They said that grain feed doesn't really keep them warm like they need to be. So yeah, what do you think, Ruby? Oh yeah, they're finding stuff in there. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update. I'll show you what it looks like inside their pen here in a second, once I get some hay packed in there. So this is what's left of the round bale. I don't have a hay fork, so I'm just kind of peeling off a little bit at a time, rolling it around. That didn't work out well, but just rolling it around, getting some hay knocked off of it, and this will be good. I think this thing here will last me about all winter. I'll probably get some actual straw, because the straw, it can hold more air in the stems, and it's better for insulation. This is something to get me by for now, and that's all I really want to do. We've got a pretty cold week coming up next week, possible snow. It's been so far it's been a pretty warm winter for us, and which I'm not complaining. I go through a lot less feed when it's a little bit warmer for the chickens and the goats, and everything. All the chickens, they can graze as they wish. Like I said, we had a lot of leftover squash and stuff from the garden that we don't really eat a ton of squash, but I always plant it. The seeds are only a couple bucks, and the chickens love it. They like whole squash. When you put it in, just bust it in half, and they'll eat the seeds and they'll pick it clean, and all you'll have left is a little leathery skin. And I'll throw that out in the garden, and that'll act as fertilizer. That way I don't have a lot of volunteer squash growing up. So anyway, let me pack this in the bucket and give a little bit more to the goats, and we'll just load them up. I'll have to do this for a while. Just so you know, this ice block here was out of one of their buckets. And this has been laying here for a week, and I don't think it's melted at all. It got really cold, so it was time to put the tank heater in. And honestly, this tank heater, I got a really low wattage one. I just put it in this bucket for now, and oh, ouch. Hey buddy, I just put it in this bucket for now, and it doesn't melt the bucket, nothing like that. And works out good. I just wanted something that wasn't gonna be too hard on the bucket. Come out here and not have any water. Hey buddy, what do you think, buddy? Huh? What do you think? He's tough. You got a dog behind you. Oh, get that dog. Hey, look, there's a dog behind you. Oh, he's pretty protective, Roxy. Sorry, he's pretty protective, Rebel. Getting all the animals mixed up here. So, for right now, I'm just gonna throw this on the ground. Let them kind of pick through what they want, and they'll find some stuff in there. So give them something to do. What do you think, Rebel? Huh? What do you think, Rebel? Buck's gonna be covered in hay. Oh yeah. Watch out, dude. The Hay King. The Hay King. I don't know why you do that. I've got it all behind you, buddy. Ruby's a big hay eater. She's got totally different hair than these two here. She is more fainting goat than the other two. They're half, and I think she's full. I haven't seen her faint yet, though. She got real stiff-legged one time when me and my son were out here sighting in our shotguns. So she's pretty far away from it, but like a Rebel, he is just on the hunt. But I think she's quite a bit different of a breed compared to Buck and Coco. So I'm hoping that her hair gets a little bit more fluffy Otherwise we'll just have to watch her this winter and make sure that she doesn't get too cold. Oh yeah, is that good? Huh? Like I said, this is kind of a low quality hay. Right now it was high quality when we got it, but it's just been sitting. This is the middle of the bale, so it's pretty dry stuff. And it's stayed wrapped for the most part. I used a little bit last year for the chickens, just for bedding and just field grass. So anyway, I'll pack it in there and show you what we get. Well, we've got some happy goats. So this was just built out of a pallet. Screwed the back of it to the goat pen. And then, hey buddy, he's ornery, he's happy. This is what the inside looks like. I've got it loaded up. And they'll spread it around naturally. But they can pick through it. And this little goat pen, it's amazing what these pallets do. I just put sheet plywood on the outside of this building, and it's pretty warm when you come down here. It's actually, you can see it's steaming sometimes when it's really cold. I've got a helper here. Hey buddy, what do you think? What do you think, huh? Yeah. So anyway, there's the back of it. There is a little air gap in there. I can come back through and put a little board in there and just totally block it in. I don't want it to get super humid in there to where the straw rots and I have to constantly scoop it out. So that's kind of what it looks like so far. But yeah, just wanted to give a little update. It's been a few days since I put anything up on our YouTube, and it's not quite cold enough to be ice fishing right now. There is ice on the pond. Not good thick ice yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and I think these next few nights it's supposed to get pretty cold. So hoping that it just keeps adding ice to the pond so we can put some ice fishing videos up. So, and this is not the hay that I bought. This is just some hay that I had. I just wanted to kind of get used to it. What do you think, dude? Huh? Yeah. Buck is no stranger to anyone. He's always friendly to everybody. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update. Winterizing the animals. Got some happy chickens for right now, and happy goats for the moment. He's gonna end up in there in a minute. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, there'll be more.